E3 is dead. Yes, any gamer's wet dream as a child was to set foot in the holy land of gaming, pinnacle of gaming conventions. I remember always dreaming of being there as a kid, even though I was in a different country. Well, after the pandemic and many problems, the ride has sadly came to a stop. It's really sad, especially when you remember the E3 gave birth to such epic moments.
But let us embrace whatever it brings. For them.
Yes, sir.
Then show me what you know.
Is really going to be breathtaking.
Since it started in 1995, the E3 has been always the mecca of game developers and gaming enthusiasts who gathered in Los Angeles Convention Center to celebrate their passion. The E3 never failed to deliver games or new console reveals every year since then, until it abruptly came to a halt during the pandemic. But the pandemic has not much to do with this sudden death, since already Nintendo and Sony went on their own path, doing their own thing, and it's understandable why lose so much money and time to use marketing platform that is no longer needed, because in its core E3 is just a marketing place for developers to showcase their games, and that's where the media got their news from. So since we live in a time where the marketing channel has shifted to the internet, it's just normal to see such events fall apart. But also we as customers are guilty too. Why drive or fly a plane when you can just watch the stream live from the comfort of your home, or just look up clips on YouTube? If you think deeper, this behavior and the way of thinking just got stronger with the pandemic, so we cannot ignore its effects. Well, as sad as it is, it's just the evolution of things. Nowadays studios just don't have the incentive to go there, and they can just do reveals on one of the main events, like those held by Sony, Nintendo, or even Xbox. That way they can have the attention of the customer on them alone, without sharing the scene with their rivals, or have to pay a lot of money to set up the events and bring their teams right over there. Now, with the power of the internet, new ways to get your stuff out there exists, and are way more effective than having a convention somewhere where people have to go to. It's like comparing a store to Amazon. Since the event is basically built on the premise of marketing games, it's just normal to see E3 fall apart, as now every marketing thing is done online. I think it's just normal that things die. It's just how things are supposed to be. Just like how tapes and videotapes disappeared, CDs and DVDs are almost on their way out. The normal evolution of technology means new ways replace old ones. Watch when in the near future all hardware disappears and every single thing is cloud-based, and it's already started. It's more convenient for both gamers and companies. You may think, Sam, I disagree. I love my consoles and discs, but you just have to look around and notice how now the new generation has already switched to mobile gaming that has the market share of the beast, and the companies that want to compete against it must adapt. They don't have a choice. We already see this with some studios shifting their attention to mobile gaming, giving it more time and more resources and more teams working on it, as they start relying on microtransactions, selling you in-game skins for exorbitant amount and putting things behind paywalls. This will be the course of events because it feeds into the greed of those big companies, but this will also sign our downfall as a society, I think. As we grow distant, it become more antisocial and less tolerant of each other. Even if this was meant to happen, I really wish that someone will step in and revive the E3 in the future. I don't like such a message to exist out there that tells us that all that will be left for us is a future where we sit in our rooms and put on VR goggles and participate virtually in events. It sounds cool and all, but for me, I don't like it. Anyway, that was all for this video. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe to help the channel and leave a comment. What do you think? Is this for the best or for the worst? Alright guys, see ya!